Hi, I'm Trish. About 3 years ago, over 3 years ago, my husband Randy and I sold our house in the burbs and built out that van right there and traveled the United States, mainly out west, for over 3 years. And just recently, 1 month ago, we bought a mini farm that's a little over 3 acres. And this video is to give you an update on what we have been doing during this month and what we plan on doing. We have an orchard, we have a fenced garden plot, we have some gardening containers, a compost pile. Randy was able to mow the garden area, and I'm going to end up doing a lot of hand labor in here to get a few vegetables planted. It's a little tricky this time of year because it is hot. So I just planted zinnias in there. Here's canna coming up. So here's the drip hose I just put in yesterday evening, and then I made little divots to plant pole beans and okra, dill, something else I'm forgetting. Now I'll be doing permaculture type gardening and layering up. With permaculture, you always want to keep some kind of ground covering. The amazing lilies that are like 5 feet tall are gone now, but hostas are in bloom, and yarrow is still in bloom. Gotta love yarrow. I love this over. Oh, the squirrels. The squirrels come and eat blueberries. Oh. Yeah, so look at this. Those are huge flowers. We still have some daylilies that are coming in. Tons of blueberries. We have picked tons of blueberries. I love it. I love there's no thorns on them. Now, can you see what I've done here? This is deer netting. I have put deer netting up only in a few areas, not all around, but just on the main trails where the deer are entering the property, because they really eat a lot of the foliage. Here's a makeshift studio out here. Our lawnmower, our new lawnmower that sucks up leaves and grass so we can use that for composting. There's the Ran Man. These bamboo sticks are kind of showing where our garage is going to go. We're still getting quotes on concrete, and somebody's going to have to come in, excavate, do the concrete, put up the building. So we think we know which building now. It's going to be like a 2-car garage, a garage on either side with a carport in the middle, and a sidewalk over on this side. We'll be redoing this sidewalk. I just think a sidewalk should be level and easy to walk on, and this is not. We've already been clearing some underbrush. We're hoping when they come to take some of these trees down, that they'll chop it up for us. These pine trees we are taking down because they they're kind of half dead and diseased. This is our property line. There's the power line, and the trees could fall right on the power line. So those are coming out, and we're going to use this for, yeah, just when people visit, just pulling in vehicles here. And we'll be making beautiful little pathways through it. Now Zach wants to do trail bike paths, but I'm going to do pretty little paths. And I just love our long sweeping driveway. It is a beautiful morning after morning. It is beautiful. So one of our tasks for this week is to buy what we need to store the paddle boards and fishing poles and other items right under this deck. I am so happy to be painting. I'm actually painting this scene. And this is where we come out and have our morning coffee. We've consistently done that and love doing that. We usually bring out our binoculars and look at the birds and the squirrels out in the yard. I brought in some impatiens in the shady area, and the basil I had planted in the sun, and it was getting way too much sun. So now that I've brought it over here to this dappled sunlight area, they are doing much better. I have zinnias and nasturtium planted in here. I have a bunch of azaleas that are barely hanging on over here. So we will be fertilizing and mulching the azaleas. So there's a lot going on. We have these enormous trees, oaks, poplars, pines. And we have this cute cottage. I've laid out where the island is going to go, and we're replacing the linoleum with maybe slate or tile that looks like slate. I'm figuring out where the new cabinets are going to go. We are probably replacing this with induction cooktop. We're very used to using induction for the past decade and really love it. It's as fast as gas, but a lot more energy efficient because it's only heating up where the pan is touching it. And yeah, this is the refrigerator that came with it. We'll be moving our refrigerator, that is a counter depth here. And anyway, lots of things happening, but we do have the drapes up. The drapes are really for sound absorption, and they look pretty. But in the winter, they'll also give us some insulation. Now, we're going to pick up my sewing machine. I need to hem drapes. I'm starting to get some of my artwork in. I need to bring in a lot more. But here's one of my favorites, The Art of Snacking. Here is our bedroom. Again, basic frame, but I have an idea of what I want to do. In fact, we need a triangular table for back here that we're going to be making probably this week. But that's so when we wake up, both of us have a beautiful lake view. But we're going with this light paisley. Here's how we use the wall. I'm very happy with it. I'm kind of amazed that the color scheme we're back to matches the color scheme of when we first got married. This is a wedding ring quilt that my mom gave us. Thanks for joining us on our mini farm. Subscribe, it's free. We are going to be exploring the small towns around here and also escaping the heat by going up to the mountains. See you on the next adventure.